Hi Capricorn, this is your Pisces season video, March 2024. All information to work with me one-on-one is below, as well as the extended version to this reading, which will be in the first link below. I just had a major release this morning, but one card fell out already, so let's talk about you. Let's talk about it. Well, I guess I flipped it upside down. That's why I was like thinking about it for a second. Either way, it's emotional change. You're in because of the way the Queen's looking, you may be emotionally digesting some of the past. First card out, but she's not looking towards the reading, she's looking before the reading, right? So you may be thinking about some things or processing some things in the past. It's like, well, yes, welcome to Pisces season. And it's for the better. It's most likely making you more emotionally intelligent anyway. So that is always a plus for you. Because I think sometimes, and why I think Capricorns do so well in relationships, is because you need someone around to show you the warmth. Not that you're not a warm person, but you need to know that it also exists externally. You need to be around warmth and just as much as you need to be around growth. If you have both, you genuinely thrive. And you're also very happy to be alive as well. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. A bunch of cards just fell on out. Warmth. But also in the reading, this Queen is facing forward, but looking this way. And she's facing back. And we'll obviously take a look in the second part. I guess my question to you, and I'm going to bring my way of questioning into the readings a little bit more at this time because there is so much processing. So a part of you, I think there's this yearning to move forward, but you haven't seen passion end well, perhaps. You haven't seen certain things through. And the only way through is to digest the past and in order to see your way forward. I'm having this problem lately. Sorry. If I have it again, I'll restart it, but we should be good. Sorry about that. I think what you're seeing more than anything, and what it's just been comfortable for you to assume certain things to happen. It's just been very comfortable. And now that you're digesting the past, you look forward and you see work and all the work you've done, or just work in general. But now you're being exposed to, I think the more that you use what you're seeing to create, you are being exposed to what you've held yourself back from, or what you've held yourself back from, and how that relates to how you haven't been taking responsibility for certain things. Like, I'm Capricorn, yes. However, this is coming up. So you're at a point where you, of course, are going to move forward no matter what, confidently, in whichever way makes sense for you. Either way, it's going to cause a great moment of insight that may have started So this may have all started 2 weeks ago. Instead of seeing all the work and the failed attempts, you can now see that you've just been protecting yourself. And now you don't have to. Like you can say and philosophize that you never really have to, but you don't know you are until you know. Right? You don't know how much you've been protecting yourself in many different ways until you unravel it all. So remember that. Remember, I was holding that really weird. Remember that whatever you choose now is building upon your confidence even more, building upon your personal power to perceive and have these grand moments of insight that allow you to lead with a greater capacity, to see and utilize. So what you're helping me see, Capricorn, and I'm so grateful right now because I just had my moment of insight, which is like, duh, but this is like reminding me. Of course, they're all reminders. Either way, ego aside, in Pisces season, and as someone who, I know you may not consider yourself psychic, Capricorn, but you have your way, of course. And Pisces season helps us heal our psyche in a way that sometimes that's through the body, the emotions, and I feel like they always end with emotions personally. That will always be, that has come to be my belief, and it's ongoing concept. So you are in this space, right, where this is helping your psyche, right? So these 3 cards right here, especially this combination of the 6 and the Hermit, which is 9. So we have the spiral in and the spiral out, and then the 2 above, right? Very cool. And then we also have the 9 of Wands out as well, right above. So I don't want to redo this one. We're not doing it. I'm so sorry about this. I will figure it out. This happened with Leo too, so I'm very interested to see like what that is. Okay. And if you're here and you're staying with me, I really appreciate you. So the psyche and the part of you that's very independent and wants to be, right? You like being a part of something, but there's this independence that you're creating, and that's in your creative realm. So wherever the psyche, wherever you're healing creatively is also healing the psyche. It's this ongoing back and forth. And that's coming from what you're seeing from the past and how that's affected your life. And it could have affected you even now. And now you are experiencing the option. Like, okay, how is this, especially if it's affecting your day-to-day or your values, right? And you're getting this clear view of it. This very clear view of, and it just becomes brighter. What it looks like is that this insight and this psychic awareness expands into your life in a way that you may feel joy and creativity and love. And it's this, you may have a very blissful moment this month of just pure joy. It may make you feel so much like a child or want to make you think about having kids. But that childlike nature that's coming through, also stepping into your leadership, the baby goat, is this exposure. the exposure of yourself and the change, and how you're such a great example. And not that you have to be Capricorn. No, I always like to say that to you, like, no fucking pressure, but you also love the challenge. You are just such an inspiration to the people around you. And if no one's told you that, I want you to know that. You are, and you may receive some feedback in that way this month. And you may feel it differently. Oh my God. And we have what fell out. I just could not wait is the Ace of Cups. This abundance, this ability to receive this way. More Virgo energy too. You may feel, and we'll get more into this into the second part, because I do want to get into this Virgo, Leo energy, because we have that too. I think by then, though, I think it will be around that time. August, September. So I'm just so excited that I'm like, what is linear thinking? August, September, those seasons, you'll probably feel this to a greater capacity, and you may experience now a small version of what you will experience then on a more expanded version, probably once we reach Virgo season, because we are in the opposing season of Pisces. So this is just this love, abundance, things going well in your life, experiencing the upscale of things. And not that there's not reality that's happening, but this is an experience for you to feel inspiration, to feel innovation. You know, we'll talk more about that because cardinal season is coming up. So of course you're going to want to direct this somewhere. And I think you're already focused in building what you're building, especially the question of kids, but this creation, regardless, there's creation happening. And that happens through recreating the future and letting go or digesting what has happened in the past, especially if it has to do with a mother figure or the more feminine energies and the feminine ways of your life, you know, how you receive, how you ask for help, you know, wherever you feel more relaxed, right? Notice how you feel more at ease around certain people, especially if they carry a feminine energy. I believe you're going to come into a great idea, greater, and you'll feel it from the inside out. It'll excite you and also challenge you, as you know. You know, this sounds a lot like love. Well, that too, you know, but we'll get more into it in the second part, Capricorn. Whatever you're battling in the beginning of the month, again, remember, you'll come into a solution or a next pivot that will lead to the change, okay? Small step, big step is how we're going. The scale, baby. But you're not the scale, it's the cliff. The cliff that you're jumping up. Okay. But you're more in the ocean this month. We will see you soon.